Okay, great morning. Well, while Jim Jordan was out there this morning spinning, weaving his tail, I wanted to look into Jim Jordan. Okay. So we have underneath of it and I did try to use some of these the Tarot de Nuit, just to see what would happen. But again, underneath of it all, we got the wheel, and this is interesting, like it weaves that thread that runs through everything. I do like that part of it. But anyway, he is one that's, made his alliances with the most uber right, the Federalist Society, all of those, the rabid right, that's how I can call them, the rabid right, okay? He is fully in their agenda. So, again, that's the string he's going to be unwinding, that of the alliance, these things that he's bought into with the uber rabid right. This is where he's getting his financial things from. That's the key to it, the key to his emotional thing. He holds to, he holds to their dogma, where he's getting the money from. He thinks he's an insider, but he's not. Okay, he's not an insider. He's outside, and he's just holding as tight as he can to their ideations, their ideals, their drama, where he's getting his money from. Okay, so why do they have him out there today talking? Well, what we have here is Republicans are Five of Cups. Usually that's loss. Here I see it as high and dry. I get the mermaids out of the water on this big rock. The ship is sailing. So it's kind of left behind, high and dry. And he is out there for those that don't want to get their hands dirty. This thing is in, and I thought that was really interesting. It's the first Seven of the Pentacles card that I ever saw that they're wearing gloves. So this person, high and dry, he's out there as a spokesperson for those that don't want to get their hands dirty. This is something now that's in waiting. They planted the seeds, but it's in kind of limbo at this state. So since it's in limbo, they have sent him on the other side. We get to where he's going. This stuff is hung up at the moment. This card reminds me of the bat. So he's trying to get them to see from a different perspective. He is out there. He's the one that's trying to shout and change the action, change it to be seen something other. Okay? He's spinning. He's out there as a spinner to spin the narrative. Just as Giuliani is, they're all the Fox people. They're all out there to spin the narrative. They're putting all their best liars out on the front thing now. And he's a great liar. So why did they put Jim Jordan out there? Well, okay, he's, of course, on the payroll. This is his opportunity, and they put him out there because, and I got two kings here, because he's like an authority. He's willing to take action, okay? He's not grounded. He's on a big throne. He's kind of a fool sitting there. In this card, that really fits Jim Jordan. It's like he's playing dress up. We got this guy, he looks like he's playing dress up. He's, and he's out there thinking he's some sort of an authority. And underneath of it, because we have judgment going, people are on the journey going through this, looking to judgment, but they put him out there to spin the narrative because he's very cutting. Okay? He's nasty. He can be nasty. He's very cutting. And he'll do their bidding for those that don't want to get their hands dirty. And he sits there like he is some authority. He thinks he's a big authority, but really, looking at him, he really is a fool. So again, when I look at this card, it almost reminds me when Jim Jordan, like a jester, okay? But a jester that really thinks they're empowered, okay? So going forward, above it, let's go above it. Above it, we have that he's strong. He's a strong advocate for those that he is in league with, okay? He's one of their, like Giuliani, one of their rah-rah clubs, true believers in there, that they will sick him on people. Okay, when you hear the things, he is the nastiest one when they have those Senate hearings and things, or is it the House, or is he in the House or the Senate? I forget. Anyway, but he's the king of putting those emotions out there. Okay. And again, his thought is about the action. His emotionally, he really puts those things out there. He gets very heated very quickly, very cutting, very dramatic. Okay, so going to the other side, again, he's the lovers, he's in league with them, and he is the fool. Okay, they send him out there to be the fool. To try to start a narrative, stop a narrative, okay? And last but not least, he'll stand there and take the shots, and thinks he can win it by continuing to confuse the issues. He's out there to spin the narrative, confuse the issues. No, look at this. No, look at this. No, look at this. No, look at this. No, it's this way. Total fantasy and drama that he keeps putting out there, to confuse the issues. So he's another one like Giuliani. This guy's a true believer. Again, he wants to think he's an insider. He's not. He's an outsider. He's clinging to all this stuff. And he's a very loyal pit bull for the rabid Republicans. He's like, again, a pit bull with rabies. So that's why they send him out there on these shows, because he'll go toe-to-toe for those that don't want to get their hands dirty, that are feeling high and dry. They put him out there as their rabid bulldog to get in the dog fight. Okay, he's one of their ones that they put out there in the arena for the dog fights. Okay. Oh, mercy. Yeah, Jim Jordan, he is just foul. And they need to chain him back up somewhere. But one of the rabid Republicans. So that's what I get on Jim Jordan this morning. And the cards I used for this reading were the Tarot de la Nuit and also the Witch's Tarot. Okay. So it did make an interesting reading. I'll try some of those. I think these two decks will actually maybe work together okay. So I'm going to try some more readings with these two decks, and we'll see how it goes. But yes, the joy of Jim Jordan, the bulldog, rabid bulldog in the dog fight for the rabid Republicans, the Re-puglies. The Re-puglies over there, they send him out to do battle for those that don't want to get their hands dirty. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. Don't forget to click it for the ticket. If you've enjoyed this, then please, by all means, feel free to subscribe. If you're interested in a private reading or you're interested in having the energy work done, please check out www.guruji.com, swamiguruji.com. There's a link in the description. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. See you online. Aho.